Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Tactical Breach Wizards. It is just past the tutorial, so I guess this is really where things start to liven up a bit in terms of us having to think our way through solutions based on our own cognizance, which is, yeah, it's probably not going to go as well as when the game was telling me what to do, but hey, what can you do? Let's see, I did turn, I noticed it when I was editing, and also had a comment to the effect that the music was a little bit loud in the first episode, which is fair. I think it was. Basically, I'd kind of attuned my levels to the menu screen, and then in the tutorial section, right at the beginning of the game, the music was just much louder than it had been, which I noticed when I came to edit it later. So I have lowered the music, just the music volume, a little bit more for this one. So we'll see how this goes. I can still tweak for the next one onwards. If it needs to come up, if it needs to go down further, we shall see. Hopefully, the music in that intro was very dramatic, so hopefully it's going to be a bit less so in the main, moving forward. Right,
Jen, I think they heard about the rush border thing.
now they get efficient. Okay, so we have a new thing now. We've got this Gale grenade. So what this does, when it lands, it pushes everyone one square away, which, as I can see for these two guys, potentially means we can get them out the window. We have some confidence objectives this time. So with Zan, he just wants everyone to finish with full health. We will definitely try to achieve that. We don't have a heal ability, so that's basically the same as take no damage, I suspect, isn't it? Jen, two hostiles out the window with a Gale grenade. So what I'm gonna see, I'm gonna try and land the grenade here on this dot, or this circle, and I'll see if it pushes them back in this direction. If it moves diagonally, this guy might still go out, this guy probably not. But I just want to see how that works first, I think. I don't want Jen to cross the line because she will get shot. Can I land this grenade there now? No, I can't. It has to be... Oh, God. I didn't mean to launch it. I've been playing another game where the right click kind of... it's a cancel button basically for your current actions, so when I right click, this is actually going to make it happen in this game. But anyway, let's move. We'll move, say, there. Not ideal positioning, but as I said, I'd kind of just want to see what happens. Well, in fact, it's telling me what's happening. It is going to launch them both out of the window, so that is great. That takes care of those two problems. Let's just come back. So that's a definite possibility. In fact, she might be able to do that from here. If she can do that, that's probably what I will do with her. Yeah, so let's launch that. Two down. Now, she can take cover, and I'm pretty sure she won't be spotted. Or we could... Boom, boom. Maybe knock both these guys out with the chain bolt, actually. I do that. Ah, no, he won't be knocked out. This guy will, but he won't. I'm going to cancel that for now, because I might be able to do something else. Let's have a look at what Zan's got. So we could... I could take cover with Zan here. That actually looks like a... Oh, that's intel. I thought there might be healing. It's +1 mana. So we haven't really mentioned the mana yet, but I noticed on some abilities, most likely to include this chain bolt. You can see its cost is an action. Each of our characters gets one action per round, and costs 1 mana, which is a sort of a commodity that we can gain or lose. As we can see here, that will give us a mana. I noticed in previous levels using the laptop gave us mana. But we do get free abilities like the take cover, like the move, the static blast doesn't use mana. Zan stuff doesn't either. So what I think I might do with Zan, let's move him here. I'm going to use my Okay, yeah, let's grab the intel. 3-shot burst on this guy. He's down. I'm going to take cover. So with Jen, I'm actually not going to use the chain bolt. I'm just going to use the static blast. Knock him down. We'll take cover. This guy has nothing he can do, so we'll commit the turn. Ah! Okay, we're going to want to push up, aren't we? Yeah, so we need to seal the reinforcement door. What can we do here? Makes me want to rush someone in, but... what would that achieve if she chain vaulted that? So, or static... well, a static blast would... that's 2 knockback, isn't it? So with Zan, he could knock her... yeah, okay. No, I think this will work. So let's bring him here. And I think this will knock this... is that not knocking them out with the pushback? No? Ah, because it was on a diagonal. Okay, rewind that. Rewind the movement. Let's sense... I want them to move that way. Okay. So, yeah, I can't seal it this turn, obviously, which sucks a bit. If I was to chain bolt, what would I do? Move them there. It doesn't block the door though if they go there. Be kind of like, yeah, it doesn't work. At least we got that done. Okay, I'm just going to pause. Just while I'm thinking over my strategy, I don't want to like just keep you guys sitting here through my whole thought process. Especially as I'm feeling a little bit under the weather at the moment. Brain's probably not functioning quite as efficiently as it could be, so let me just pause a sec. Okay, it took me a minute, but this is what we're going to do. So, we're going to move Jen here. We're going to put her in danger. But it will be okay, I think. So what we're going to do, we're going to static blast. This will knock this guy back. It would do 2 moves, but because he's got a wall there, it means he takes a damage. And now we've got an angle to shove Tracker Cercini here, or Cercini here, into him, using Zan. As we know, if we shoot from here, the move is diagonal. So it's saying that's a knockout. It's not saying that is, but let's see what happens. We can always rewind. There we go. They're all knocked out. Predictive bolt, not terribly useful. I think we'll just take cover in the turn. Someone else is going to run in. We've got that, but I think that will be okay to deal with. 1, 2... I think the main thing to do is just try and make sure we seal this door, so let's do that. We actually... Zan's getting all the mana here. I wonder if maybe I should do it with Jen, because she's actually got an ability that uses up mana. So let's do that. Right, so what could we do? Well, what I think I will do is move Zan here. I'm going to put Predictive Bolt on. And I'm wondering, if I shove this guy into the Predictive Bolt, will that knock him out? I knocked him out anyway with that. Maybe because he was already up against something? Oh well. I mean, it works, doesn't it? So, that's fine. Oh, was that just for that first zone? Oh, do we get a new objective, confidence objective for each new part of the map? I wonder.
Alright, what are we looking for?
A blue folder.
Her blood's in a blue folder?
No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it.
Okay, so just grab every blue file I see?
Yep, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something.
I can do 1 second of reading, 1 second sooner than I otherwise would.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna do it.
No. Breach?
Breach. Okay, so we got 3 lots of intel here. We have 2 reinforcement doors, so that's a bit of a priority to get on top of. Little tip here, maybe sealing a door is a free action. Good. You don't need to seal doors that have no enemies left. We don't currently know how many reinforcements we're going to get. Probably makes sense to have Zan and Jen go in different doors. Okay, so we do have new confidence targets. So, Zan, let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn. How would he do that? Jen, deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Wow. Really? There's 5 guys there. Okay, I don't feel like that's something I'm going to be able to achieve. I don't think either of those things is. Oh, no, wait, what we got here? Oh, Zan's just got a new thing. He can throw a grenade that gives comrade an extra action. That's good. I've just noticed he's lost the extra mana that we got in the previous room, so yeah, worth remembering that. Not worth saving the mana if we need to use it. Still got the Gale Grenade. Okay, so let's have a think about what we might do here. Look, zoom in. How close can I zoom in? Pretty close. Probably want to see everything. Okay, I'm gonna pause again while I consider my actions just for a minute. Okay, I have an idea of what I'm gonna try. Let's just breach. I'm gonna go in the same door actually, and I'm gonna go in with Jen first. I'm going to bring her here. I'll try this chain bolt. My intent... Did I do that wrong? I might have done that wrong. Okay, well my intention was to chain off this guy, although I don't think that... that's not going to work actually, is it? Oh. Because he's in cover, she... Oh. Hang on, what's this? Launcher... Look. Doesn't say why I can't target this guy with it. What's those orange symbols mean? Alright, let's rewind that, because that might change my plan slightly. Yeah, I'm going to rewind again, actually. In that case, let's redeploy Jen there. Or breach. Because I'm thinking using my bounce, I can decommission both of these guys. Maybe I could even seal this door immediately. Yeah, let's try that. So let's do that. We'll seal the door, gain a mana. We're going to chain bolt him. That's not going to do anything. Him. But I can take him out. So let's do that. Okay. So remember, we can give Jen another action. So we're still experimenting with this. We can always, as we know, rewind and just see if we can make things more efficient. Let's break in with breach with Zan. Get him on the action. So time boost is a good one, for obvious reasons. So he could knock out this guy. I don't think he can do it from here. He can maybe do it from here. That might protect him from other shots. But I also need to consider throwing a grenade to Jen. Okay, well, let's move. I don't know the range. Let's go here. I mean, it might have... Yeah. Let's just rewind that. So if we were to move there, could I do it? Looks like it. I gave her an... Would that give her the ability to chain bolt again? Not that well... If she could move again, it would. Alright, let's just chuck it. Let's just see what it does. Alright, so Ah, okay, so she can't move. She can, however, do the chain bolt. She can use a grenade, because that's not an action. That's a free use, but only once per map, which is, you know, fine, obviously. I would push him that way. I mean, that would take him out. That would be the action. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get everyone taken out in the first round. But that's fine. With Zan, let's grab the intel, that's fine. And then with this, we can just shoot this guy, and then the other gunner, he can't do anything to us. So, yeah. So, I mean, you can also come back and replay earlier levels later on in the game when you have unlocked new abilities and stuff, so it's possible we can come back and get the optional objectives at another time. Which is good. Oh, has he got another one of these? Oh, because it's... Oh. Oh. Hello. Okay, Jen. Why don't you have another one of them? Now can I use this to, like, do some actual... The line of sight. Can she use it on herself? Oh, she can use it on herself. Ooh, that's sneaky. I got an achievement for that. Have the team use 10 different abilities in one turn. Okay, so it wasn't unique to shoving myself with that. I can only do one of these. Neither of which is particularly helpful. So I'm going to rewind that maneuver. Yeah, that's not particularly useful. I don't think from this position it's possible for me to take this person out. So... I guess we'll leave that. So let's just end the term. So we got one guy come in. Yeah, so Jen's lost her optional thing. But like I said, I don't think... Well, it may have been possible. I don't know how long I would have had to sit there thinking about it to do it, but... Okay, so let's bring Zan down. He's going to grab the intel. So he'll have that grenade available again. I'm going to 3-shot burst this guy. Jen's going to come in. Now... Now, if she does this... Then Zan does this. She's actually now got two actions. Though it's nice we can go above the one. But if I did that... Or if I did... Yeah, if I did that... And then that... That's cleared the room. I can't still move, however. So we'll just end the turn. But we can get down here with Zan now and close this door. So we're going to do that. I guess we'll just not overdo it. Let's just... And we're going to go over here and grab the last intel. So pretty sure that's everything done. Ooh, look at that.
Where are you going?
Both these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem.
Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door.
Oh, good note.
Let me reach first. I can take care of it from my side.
Okay, that's a good idea. Cool. So, hint, hint, Zan's gonna breach first. Oh look, and we've got the laptop that will open his door. That's cool. So yeah, so breach. I guess we could probably just shoot him out of this window. Yeah. And we'll move up to the door. So let's go in with Jen now. So move the map around a little. Use laptop. Zan's in a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to rewind to Zan's movement, and I'm going to... I go... How far does this shove? Oh, it's 4 damage. Oh, no worries then. So what I'll do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put the predictive bolt on facing this way right now. So when that guy runs in the room, as he's going to do, Jen can... Sorry, not Jen. Zan can just knock him out. Jen's turn. Interesting. Well, she's got to breach the next door. I don't think there's much more she can really do, unless she can hit this guy. She can hit this guy! That's great. Alright, do that then. Didn't realise they'd be able to affect things on the other side. Okay, fine. That's probably about it for this turn. Okay, so we got some objectives now. So seal all reinforcement doors. There's one left, so that's all the way over here. So, I mean, they're going to get reinforced, aren't they? Clearly. Confidence goals, though. Zan, cause predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Huh. Not sure how we do that. Jen, defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Do we think that's going to be possible? No. I can't see it happening at this stage. Anyway, let's move into the breach positions. Work out who we're going to do first. Oh, okay, maybe we could... something like this. Before the 4C phase. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's just 4C. Yeah, that's good to me. Oh, that end turn? I don't really want to end turn. Alright, sounds like we're done. Okay, so Jen, just come here, grab intel. Just stay there for now. Zan. I think we breach. See what we can do. Just thinking about that 4C phase thing. I don't think it's going to work here. Now with Jen. If I did that. Now, Zan, obviously he's a bit easier to deal with. Actually, that's Jen. Zan. Oh, I wanted him to go out the window. I didn't. That wasn't quite what I intended. That's fine. Jen, we'll leave her chilling there for now, so let's just end that turn. Zan, let's get you the intel. I don't think there's any point to that, is there? There's any point to that. But I'll keep him on the down low for now. Jen, breach. Now if I just... Oh, I've already used that. Alright, let's think chain bolt then. What could we do? He goes knockout, he goes knockout. Oh, I mean that's pretty good. That works for me. We didn't get 3 out of a window. I don't think it was going to happen on this turn. Right. Meanwhile, Zan. Can't move him, so I think we just end that turn. Probably end that turn as well, so they can breach at the same time, right? And still have movement. So, let's think. So we got a guy here. They're actually unalarmed, so that hasn't sent anyone out yet. You know, Jen, obviously she can disable both of those. Let's breach with her. Let's see how that goes. Now, can I bounce to him as well? Damn, it's such a powerful ability. Holy crap. I mean, okay, let's just get ready to seal that door. I mean, Zan might even be able to just get there anyway. No. I will go and use the laptop, though. Just in case they try and run into the room a little bit further, we can stick that on. Oh, hello. Yeah, that was good. I don't suppose that that didn't count. Did it? Yeah, it didn't count. Alright. Let's seal door. We're done? Oh, we're done. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I mean, we did about 50% of the confidence things throughout the 3 stages, didn't we? So, like I said, I mean, some of them I think are designed to come back when you have more abilities.
Hey, found Banks. She was between Jubber and Hiddlesbottom, logically.
We've all found ourselves there.
This says her blood samples in fridge 5, room 304.
So 1 floor up? Great, let's go.
You brought the newt bones?
I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones.
Okay, so where is she?
She is, about 100 meters east.
Did you perform the spell 100 times too small?
Nope, she's in the next building.
And what's that?
Controlled substances, I think.
And why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another?
I don't know. Wanna go find out?
After I realign some time crystals, yeah.
Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have?
Yes, every seizure in the DSR ends up here.
All right, Borri, light it up.
All will burn. In a very mild fire. It is not mild fire, that's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm!
Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of the intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Look at them riding a little broom in the background. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team's burning mana? Why?
Yeah, enough of the smell, I'm guessing.
Why did the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They were supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month.
Maybe the fence told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one.
Anyway, that was the fire guy I was telling you about.
Oh, right, I remember him now.
So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy, you know, who's permanently on fire.
You meet a lot of colourful characters in this line of work.
Aren't you unemployed?
That's what I mean.
So who is he?
Bori Cash, the less lethal pyromancer.
How does that work?
I think his flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation.
Yeah, anyway, you look like you want to ask something.
Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe?
Ugh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, traffic warlock. I keep running into him in my cases and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is.
Did he hear us? Wow, Jen.
Shit. Get fucked, Steve!
Can we take him?
How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts?
Never made it past regionals.
Yeah, let's see if that cuts it. Okay, so what have we got? Let's have a look at what this positioning info means. Crush hour. So I assume this is what the enemy's plans are. Sends forth a spectral motorcade of ghost riders that hits everyone in the red zone, and then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. So we only have a couple of options for moving here, really. So it makes sense to move our guys into one of those squares. I'll only move Jen for now. Let's just try and plan what we're going to do. So, Steve, the traffic warlock, he's got quite a lot of health. Let's read about him. You try unjamming the G30 Spaghetti Junction without resorting to death magic. Then we'll talk about who's losing perspective, Carol. 2 armor, so incoming direct damage is reduced by that much. 2. Doesn't affect damage taken from hitting walls. Is that saying his attacks have knockback? It might do. Okay, so I can grab the intel. I think there's no downside to doing that. It's a free action. So obviously we can shove him back a couple. What direction does he move? He's going to move diagonally if we do that. I also have my grenade I can use. Let's have a think. Let's move Zan in. Obviously we can't take this intel at this time. Oh god, we got reinforcement doors as well. Okay. Oh, hang on. Move him there. Okay, let's rewind. If I instead put Zan here, and I put Predictive Bolt on there, and Jen then shoves him into that square. Oh, I didn't shove him into that square. Oh, we can still have a go at that, though. Oh, why is he not moving? I'm going to rewind this. What I was trying to do is get him onto this square. But he was kind of getting blocked on this thing. If... I can move him there, potentially. Then what does this do? And you're going to shove him into that. Oh, look, it's changed the location of this as well. Okay, but that's good knowledge. That does change depending on his movement. Does that might alter my choice on where I move Jen to then? Let's grab that intel now. I'm going to put down the predictive bolt there. Let's try this. Now with Jen... Actually, don't need to move her yet. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so Zan... It's not good news for Zan. He did take some damage. I just wonder if we can knock this guy out. It says we would need to defenestrate him, or at least that's our optional goal. He's moving that way now. We might bring our movement back to here. Yeah, so he's taking 2 damage now. Is there a way to get him going that way? Yeah, it's only one use. Didn't think of that. I mean, we got rid of him. So really, that's the main thing. He didn't go out the window, but... You know. I think it's fine. We got it done. Now... probably none of those. We're gonna get reinforcements coming. That's okay. So if Jen moves, say, middle of the room. She can take out both. Zan can't get up yet to get rid of one. But, okay, let's just end that turn. Alright, Zan. Move Jen there. Take the intel. Zan can at least block that. I think we're only getting one more guy out of this one anyway. I could put predictive bolt on it. If this guy decides to go that way, at least we're covered. Oh crap, there's one there. Oh no. Okay. We'll put predictive bolt on there. Grenade. Seal the door. Not much of a solution, is it? Okay, Taylor, let's rewind that movement. That door's done now, isn't it? There's no one else is coming out through that. I think we've got a couple of turns before that activates, so I think all I need to do really is just that. Right, Zan can get there, he can lock up. I think we're done. Got all the intel. Yeah, and Zan got his confidence thing, so he's actually... I think he got 3 of his targets and Jen only got 1 of hers. It's not too bad. Steal a murderer's blood. Complete. Use it to track them down. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark. Police Warlock in combat. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark. Traffic Warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. We'll consider that a success. Right. So, perk points. Only 1 for Zan. Let's have a look at what he's got. So, on his 3-bolt burst, he can do +1 damage. So, at the moment it does 1 damage, doesn't it? So, 2 damage sounds pretty good. Supportive fire, meanwhile. Once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at that target. Once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack. I quite like the dependability of the +1 damage. What else have we got? Predictive bolt. Conviction. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. That could be good. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. They're both good. They're both good. I feel like the damage thing, we're kind of able to kind of mitigate that at the moment. It's mainly good for, you know, shoving people and stuff. But potentially using it again, or just gaining the mana. I'm going to take the mana when it's used, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So let's have a look at outfits. I'm hoping Zan can use something. Oh, okay, so each of those goals achieved gives you 1 point of confidence. So we currently can't equip any of those. Let's look at the map. These are all our previous connections. I think we're done with Act 1 now with that. Let's move on, I guess.
Didn't like that guy.
Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost card at me before.
We didn't do it this time either. We killed him in, like, the first round.
New low.
When we get back, you can scry again to find out where they took Banks.
Oh, no need. Blood scrolling updates in real time for up to 36 hours.
Shit, that's impressive.
Can't beat blood for utility hexes.
Where is she now?
North by, 80 kilometers already. Is that possible?
Is she moving?
Give me a sec. Yeah, extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked?
They got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard.
Where do you think they're headed?
Liberally. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks.
Then I guess we're gonna Liberally.
Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves.
Can we stay at your ma's place tonight?
Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually.
Back to Mars for a nice cup of tea. And wait for the whole thing to blow over.
Oh, Lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck, that I live in filth?
Oh, you should see my flat. I can't move for goat skulls.
Don't know what that was.
This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her?
You know I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger?
What's stronger than brandy?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the skull cracker, did you?
You finished the Skullcracker, Ma. In June.
Oh, nonsense. He's a terrible...
Oh, this is to Jen.
He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma.
Oh my god, Ma.
Now, how long will you kids be staying?
Just the night, if that's okay, Ma.
Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow?
Liberty.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember, where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love it, Zan.
Oh, we're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum.
Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here.
Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a farmer corp tried to kill him for whistleblowing?
Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen?
I have. Actually, it's where Zan and I met when I did my mandatory tour.
Oh, so you know. Oh, lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story.
Zan winces.
That's not what we call it, Ma. I'm sure she doesn't want to.
Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story.
Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update?
I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943. I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about?
There's no easy way to say this, Mrs. Vesker, but your son is terrible at filing.
I had a system. I just never got around to making the system.
Ah, you've got your father's spirit, Zan.
Ah, that's sweet.
No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog-shit spirit.
Ma!
Well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. Once I saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too.
I like his mum.
Alright, let's get Liv's team on here.
Okay. So we've got some new things. We got Bori Kesh. Let's have a look at him. He's the less lethal pyromancer. Zan, you're going to have to take this one because I'm honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine. His magical talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature, so it won't incinerate you. You'll just pass out from heat stroke. Given that it's a little weird that he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. Okay. Zoom out. There we go. Steve Clark. Is he actually undead? Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he just seems to be working with the team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Okay, so we got takes orders from, so where's Liv? Oh, okay, so we want takes order from Liv. They both take orders from Liv. Oh.
And the mana stockpile.
Alright, what we got here? Mars place, unread. Seems nice. Zan's Ma was good enough to put us up while we figure out our next move. And her place is off the map. Well, it was. Stonecliff lockup. Bank's blood sample obtained. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stonecliff lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took of Banks when they booked her though, so now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have far to look. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana. Why though? And then we have the mana. Billions burned. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana in a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent, though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties, or money men by private courier. Millions who think they're invincible, mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did Liv? Stored at... So where's yeah, so there we go, that's there. One connection left to make. What have we got? Oh, burned. Burned the mana pile. There we go.
And here's the black site.
Okay. Reactor black site, somewhere around here. Zan thinks this is where they're taking Banks, and the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Okay, so what's the connection? Oh, taken 2. Nice. Okay, we can scroll out a little bit. So taken 2 there.
Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though.
No, that's okay. We move on.
You had a brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish.
Of course.
Oh, you'll love this, Jen.
Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Riazi, 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, as the FNG, she sends me under there to check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire and flash, it hits me again. When I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do.
So did they put you on bomb defusal after that?
No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. And that's where I met Liv.
Who was trying to blow you up?
The bomb was a merc job, but this was Riazi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it.
What did Valdini say?
Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time.
Good story.
I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father. Especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything.
It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it.
Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route downtown after 5 p.m. Oh, that came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time.
We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Liberty, 7 a.m.
Nice. Act 2, Extraction. First ferry to Liberty, 95 minutes late.
So, my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography.
Always ride in style.
If we do stop World War V, I hope someone gives us a lift home.
Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours.
Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip.
This is the chats menu. Okay, this is new. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. If you just want to move on for now, you can always play them later. Choices made in these don't affect the outcome of the campaign. Cool. I'm going to do these as we go. I think that sounds fun. We're not going to do any more tactical missions in this episode. I think, looking at the time of the video, I think what we'll do is get up to the next ones and then leave it for episode 3. But let's do these now. What's your cat's name?
What's your cat's name?
Daryl.
You named your cat Daryl?
My mum did. She isn't really a cat person.
Well, he's a treasure. What does he do?
He licks his own butthole and looks at you like you should be ashamed.
He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship.
If we let him out of his cage, he'd kill us both and leap into the sea like a tortured poet.
I think we could take Daryl. No offense, Daryl.
And then we've got this one. Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
How are you so sure about all this? You were always the guy double-checking our orders, hedging our bets. Better safe than sorry. No offense, it was comforting.
None taken.
Now you see an old friend causing trouble and you walk into a police station with an assault staff.
I kind of forget you were the shop. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not just that Liv's playing with fire. It's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing.
I thought you could only see 1 second ahead.
On a good day, yeah. When I'm in control, but sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one, though, I saw a date. It was etched into this massive stone slab. 18,692. Above a list of hundreds of names, thousands. I can't tell where I am or when I am, and they aren't names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing.
When did you have the flash?
3 months ago. Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map.
Interesting. I'm glad we did that. Alright, let's move on. Zan's brain. Bear with it. What's this?
Hi?
Hi. Oh wait, are you really here?
Explain where here is and then ask me again.
Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too.
Gonna need some clarity on runs wild.
Well, okay, it runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows.
So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle.
Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like, that'll probably wake you up.
Nah, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. If I don't get shot at it much in a typical private investigation.
Yeah, well, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach.
Steve's there again. Now, this looks like we can't knock things out, doesn't it? Jen's got a confidence goal. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in a turn. Maybe they can be knocked out then. But we're going to leave it here, like I said. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching the second episode of Tactical Breach Wizards. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm loving it. I think it's the action's really enjoyable for me. I think I think you're given the tools to come up with your own solutions. I know some games that have more of a puzzle element to the tactics. It can sometimes feel like there's only one solution that the developers want you to land upon, whereas this, it feels like, you've got a toy box, here's the problem, have at it, which I do appreciate. But hopefully you're enjoying it too. Do let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game so far. Be interested to hear, especially as I said, the gameplay, the writing as well, which again I'm really enjoying. I think it's very amusing. Look forward to your thoughts, and if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.